Does anybody have any more sharing of screens to do before I jump back in the mural? Okay. We're over too, but I'm just gonna close out with this, and this is not over. Of course, this conversation is gonna continue, and let's see. I'm just gonna show. Yeah, we're closing now. I'm gonna close with design walk. Okay. Or do you got another anything more for everybody?
Heck no.
Bree, are you on the line still?
Yes, I'm right. Excuse me. Yes, I'm right here.
Anything else, Bree?
Do you have anything else to share? Your thoughts about the?
Because we're going to bring you right back for next week, okay?
Yes, can't wait. I can't wait. No, the conversation was absolutely fabulous, and I enjoy everyone's input about how they're doing things and where they are with what they have and with who they know. So I thought it was very enlightening.
Well, now we're going to bring that to Chattanooga.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Can we do Memphis first? I'm just so like not even dealing with Chattanooga. Great.
You are.
Wherever you are, we will go. We will follow.
I can't wait. I can't wait to visit all of you. Oh goodness, what a year we have for the rest of it, right? Until COVID opens back up. We're just all zooming. But I appreciate the opportunity and the connectivity between all of these great minds.
Yes. Awesome. All right, I'm going to show this little 10-minute video, and then we'll, if you have any thoughts, let us know. We'll be here. Otherwise, we'll see y'all later.
Not 10 minutes.
Oh, okay. You don't want to show that one? I thought I was going to show the design walk.
I don't know. Go ahead.
Jim's thinking that's way too long.
We're going to help it. We're going to help downtown Pontiac.
And why is that important?
It's important because they're not
Who's the future of Pontiac? The future of Pontiac
are the kids.
Yes.
The kids are the future of Pontiac.
Yes,
We're going to redesign Pontiac into something new.
awesome. And we're going to have input and ideas, creativity, and imagination. And most of all, we're going to have fun.
Yes.
Cool. Anybody else? Thoughts?
Print shoes.
Yes. In fact, Nike right now has a program where you can get your 3D shoes printed, and you can have any design you want, any colors you want.
Earlier, landscapers, they'll go ahead and they'll sketch their ideas of a park or a building in the CAD software. So they'll end up with a drawing like that, and what they can do is they can send their drawing to the 3D printer, and the 3D printer will actually print out, little trees, and they can, print out the swing set and the merry-go-round and everything like that, so they can actually put everything in place and see how the park is going to look.
Video bomb.
Did everybody just hear what she said?
Yes.
Very important.
Keep that in your mind as we go through the park. What else?
Shade tree. Fence.
Man, what else?
Shade trees.
What's at the front?
At the front, what front?
Yeah, point to the front. Right. What does the front say?
Empty. Enter. Oh.
What is here?
Playground.
No.
Okay. Guys, back away. Back away. You're too close. close, guys, in the
What is
front.
that?
Oh, it's cool.
Everybody needs to see.
Stage? What does that mean? What does stage mean?
When like it's something where you perform on.
Something you perform on.
Oh, so this is.
So they're going to have a performing stage here. What do we do on stages?
Make shows and
In Weber Media Arts Academy, would that have any value to Weber Media Arts Academy? A stage where you perform, a stage where you use music, a stage where you create and
Like dances,
graduate.
you
Like
can
dance. There's one other item here, and that's a movie screen.
Oh, so this guy.
Weber Media Arts produces media. Media is produced on movie screen.
Does that have value?
Yeah.
All right.
I can see a fundraiser for the opening of the park that you helped design. And didn't we just come away from Dassey, who said that they produce landscape 3D printed objects? They're sticky.
It's about the
Because nobody's really probably using it.
Oh, don't you think that we could maybe repurpose instead of take down?
It's no reason. No, I'm talking.
I'm Mary Jane. I work in this cafe called the Alley Cafe. My boss lets me wear my roller skates. How nice is that?
It is more than
We bring in chefs and we host dinners for people who are looking for fine dining. I guess I fell into it because of my experience. So it's not an inspiration so much, but just a passion that I've had because of what I've done.
We can take that down. Well, we can put something.
I want to take a picture, but it'll be my last.
A water fountain.
It was a water feature. It needs a new sculpture.
We can tear this.
Design.
We can put light on there and then like put color.
Here's the secret. Here's the secret. What's underneath the parking lot? Just spit it out. Spit it out. Dirt? No. Yes, there is dirt, but there's more than dirt. Cement? No. Something. There's a surprise. There's a river underneath that parking lot. So, we were talking about what would happen if you guys did an event. You've got to figure out, are we going to have poetry? Are we going to have storytelling? Are we going to have show and tell? Are we going to show paintings? Publicize it, sell tickets, have a security guard at the door. You're going to have singing, dancing. You're going to help out on the sound, help out on the lights, be on the stage, and do an event. You'll do the sound? Yes. Good. You'll help us. All right. So we got the idea of doing a musical with song and play and acting and dancing with choreography, hip hop dance, play, singing. Might have accomplished.
Going to the places, we might have accomplished that we found new buildings and we discovered the the underwater river.
Underwater river. So,
Wow.
good point.
Nice
And right
point.
here is a map. And this map is where the river runs through Pontiac. This being Pontiac. Weber is up here.
We are oh, can we take a group picture in front of the future of work?
Move up. I want to talk to you after y'all. Stay here.
Right for the teachers.
Stay here. Now listen to me, guys. We're the oldest business in downtown Pontiac. We've been here when your grandpa and grandma were here. Move everybody in a straight line. We got TVs. We got a little bit of everything, okay? Let's go.
But every time somebody comes from you,
It's right up there. Guys.
That's her sister right there. Everybody.
You see my picture in your little brochure? Yeah! Guess what? I want your picture to be in the brochure. You see the Phoenix Center down there? Yeah! We don't have any idea what to do with it. We've spent millions of dollars building it, and guess what? It's wide open and empty, so we need your help. What should be on the Phoenix Center? Raise your hand. Basketball court. Okay, over here in the back. Right here, you with the glasses. Football field. Young lady. Play skate. Doing the pink. A what? Soccer field. 50 hot tubs. 2 pools. Water feature. A water park. Yeah. Okay, go ahead. A circus. Now guess what? Who's gonna make that happen? You guys are gonna make that happen. You know why? Because you guys will be the future council people. When I used to sit where you sat, I had a full head of hair.
Your picture's in it. Yeah. Take a video of it. I got it. That's Kermit.
Anybody know what a city council person does?
It won't fall.
We make all the decisions on everything from curfew, what time you guys got to be in the house, to what happens to that big old parking structure called the Phoenix Center. So we need you guys to take our spot. Who wants to be a council person? Who wants to be a mayor? Who wants to be a governor? Who wants to give us millions of dollars so we can have a pool in the hot tub on top of the Phoenix Center? Okay. So we're gonna do this. Everybody quiet down. Real quiet. I want you to say something after me. I am the future of Pontiac. Nothing happens without my say so. So when I get older, I am gonna make a city that will change the world.
It'll be in the video. Don't worry about it. It's gonna go. It's going countrywide right now. It's on Facebook Live. So you're famous.
Do we have anybody still with
A lot of
us?
people be calling too.
We do? Any feedback, or should we call it a day?
That looked like a fun full day.
I'm glad that you stayed long enough to watch it. Jim said, this is way too long. That's our little.
This is great, Monica. Thank you so much.
Really interesting about the river too.
You are welcome. Oh, Blair just joined us again. Blair was, he said interesting about the river.
I was curious if Ryan and Madeleine, what?
What?
Do you guys do this for love or money?
Both.
Yeah.
Oh,
We could use
both. So
we could do more with a little more money. You know?
Do you live in Santa Ana?
Yes, I do.
Uh-huh. And Ryan, where do you live?
Well, in Santa Ana, the context there is that we run the business improvement district. So there is a voluntary tax that the about 600 businesses downtown assess on themselves. That tax money goes into a pot of money. There's also some money generated from parking revenue, and then basically we manage that fund. And so both Madeleine and I are the co-directors of that fund. So we get paid in that context to run, that to do that work in the business district that you saw. With regard to the Placemaking US network work that we do, that's more, it's like pro bono equity projects that are being done across the country with teams.
But what I thought was interesting is comparing what you're doing, what you did with the artists, linking them together, providing support, helping them raise to the level of professionalism, identifying who they are so consumers, corporations, and cities can buy locally. Compared to, you guys have a population of about 330,000. Detroit has a population of 800,000. In the suburbs, there's another million. But Kresge performs part of that art, independent of the city or any institution. They have an annual prize where they give out 25 awards to artists. One year it's performing artists. The next year it's graphic artists. They flip-flop. And then they provide one big prize to an artist. They not only give them the money, but they give them year-long professional support and do many of the things that you're talking about. And I just thought that was interesting how Kresge has stepped in doing this because they believe that leads to equality, which is really Kresge's core mission, not art, but it's equity, equality. And what you guys, somehow somebody in the city of Santa Ana had the wisdom to tie everybody together. How did that evolve? How was it that people voluntarily tax themselves? How did?
Well, so in the way that the whole arts thing evolved is that, so previously I was involved in Long Beach, which is a community just 20-30 minutes from Santa Ana. And we were involved in, there was a lot of redevelopment going on, and there was a lot of infrastructure or systems set up to fund the arts. So they had a 1% for the arts program where, for example, if you were using public funds to redevelop property, 1% of the cost had to go to art. And what we saw in that was a very politicized process. So, you know, the well-known public artists would always get the commission. The status-seeking project would get, selected. So you'd be buying high-priced art from other areas to show off that you have taste. And we thought, well, there's got to be more to this, because there's this really dynamic local arts culture where there's artists who don't, maybe haven't emerged yet, but they're here, they're local, they're the real flavor. They're really connected and committed, and they're reflective of the actual community, and they don't really feel a part of any of this municipal arts infrastructure. And so we really pitched the idea of an artist registry, so that at least everyone would be represented and that it would be searchable, so that if like an institution wanted to hire a photographer, or they wanted to send out a call for artists to writers.
You explained that. You explained it beautifully already.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But how did you get people to believe that they should tax themselves? How did you get them to believe that it would really be worth it?
Oh, well, so that was a separate process. So for us, the businesses in our downtown, they tax themselves because they get a list of services that they believe are worthwhile, that are go above and beyond what the city is able to fund. So they get a package of services that includes cleaning the streets, marketing, event programming. What we've done is taken that budget in the context of that downtown, and we've geared it towards these types of programs, these community partnerships, this digital infrastructure like the Arts Registry. So we're utilizing the place-based business funds to make the place really connected to its people and itself, and for the maximum amount of opportunities to occur within that context. So we're actually the people paying the taxes are businesses. Some of those businesses are arts-based businesses, but it's really, the restaurants pay in, the professional services sectors pay in, all the businesses.
Also, I just want you to know that this honestly was an act of resistance. When we started this, they had done a master plan in the city that's been sitting on a shelf ever since. Most of their plans, they do them, they hire these consultants, and those plans sit on the shelf. I had been in the Artist Village seeing people trying to organize the arts, and I did not know exactly how it would be done. When Ryan came in and showed me this guild model, it connected for me. And when I met Robin, that connection to those two people together, we were able to create a triad and really work this thing, and we all understood it in the same way. So that was something that was really powerful. And a lot of people, even to this day, do not understand what we're doing. They don't understand it.
One model I've heard about too is in Minnesota. They have a statewide arts tax. In Portland, Oregon, they have a citywide youth arts tax that shakes down to about $35 per resident. So, I mean, there's funding mechanisms out there. What Madeleine's been able to tap is that like she mentioned, that there's a great deal of local funding in our district for the arts, and by the arts teachers organizing district-wide and their excitement of downtown as like a central venue, it connected 60 sites serving 80,000 students with our one showcase downtown. And so we're very special position in that giant, in our case, I think they have a $500 million budget. So we've become a crown jewel in an institution that has a $500 million budget. We have something more like $1 million budget. So you can see how powerful that synergy, what it unlocks.
And the other thing is that the school district, Robin ended up going from administrator through the work. She too was on a pipeline, and they hired her as the administrator. So now she actually is in charge of all 60 districts. And she has a pipeline strategic plan that we've all worked on together to further this process through the whole school district. And it's amazing. Yeah.
Interesting.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Amazing.
I appreciated your presentation very much. Thank you.
Yeah, and we're all friends, so if you need any specific guidance, just let us know. We'll have more conversations.
And we can break things down totally, even down to the photo level.
Thank you for that, Blair. Thank you for contributing that wonderful.
Okie dokie, we ran a little over.
Yeah, we're a little bit over there, folks, but we have fun.
In the name of equity.
Yes.
That you're exhausted.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna close it out, but we'll see you on the mural maybe.
Thank you so much.
All right, thank you all so much. All right, peace.
Peace.
Peace out.
Peace out. Where's my end screen? My brain is fried.
I bet you're exhausted.
I'm totally
You don't even know it
exhausted.
yet. What is circulose? You pointed on that.
That's Madeleine's school. And
Her school?
Knowledge Works. Madeleine was part of a team that won
2.5 million.
2.5 million from the XQ, which is Lorene Powell Jobs.
It's from the what? The XQ's what?
Jobs' wife.
The what?
Steve Jobs' wife.